If you've ever had grass-fed meat or any sort of organ meat, you may realize that it has a distinct taste and doesn't taste the same as grain-fed beef. Oftentimes, grass-fed meat and organ meats are referred to as having a gamey flavor. And while technically this isn't really a description of a flavor, it just points out the fact that they have a different flavor to grain-fed meat. And don't get me wrong, I think grain-fed meat is a superfood in and of itself. However, I think the gamier cuts of meat do actually have an additional benefit. And this benefit might actually explain why grass-fed meat tastes different than grain-fed meat. So meat can actually contain antioxidants and phytonutrients. And these are actually the molecules cited to promote the consumption of fruits and vegetables. And these molecules are actually ligands for the bitter taste receptors on our tongue. Meaning that when we consume them, we'll actually stimulate the bitter taste receptors and we'll get a sensation of bitterness. And for the same reason that a lot of people actually don't like the taste of vegetables, is because humans actually developed an aversion to bitter taste because it typically indicates the presence of toxic chemicals. However, antioxidants can actually stimulate these receptors as well, which unfortunately for us means that the more bitter tasting meat or any food for that matter is, it's actually an indication that it contains more of these beneficial antioxidants. And I just thought this was an interesting concept that I would share with you guys to maybe change your thinking around ingesting more bitter foods.